over the last week to 2 weeks? Something that you've like implemented over the last week to 2 weeks? What's like really stood out to you? Something that you've learned or something that you've accomplished?
I'll go. 3 open houses this weekend. We did one yesterday and started going through the IC. And they already said they had an agent, and I should have just said, let's go see places, and then have done the IC. Because after I went through the first part, I said, the next part really is to learn about you. The wife looks at me and says, we didn't even have time to go through this first bit. And they walked out the door. So it was like SW, SW, SW. Okay, like if you don't have 3 minutes to go through the first part, but, you know, learn, do. I should have just said, hey, listen, I just like to help you, and then not push the IC, but just to do it after we schedule the next house. So also was doing an open house, no one showed, and then 3 minutes before I was closing up, I got a hold of the listing agents to give them feedback, and I hung up the phone, and then 30 seconds before 2 o'clock, somebody knocked on the door. I was like, is it too late? And I said, no, come on in. So that's going to be a good relationship, not working with anyone, and that could be a $700,000, $800,000 purchase.
Awesome. Who else has got something they want to share? Victory had, lesson learned.
This is Eric. Can you guys hear me?
What up, Eric?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I didn't send it in my forms either. We didn't meet the mark anyway. But nonetheless, we did hit. We called 30 different agents the other day, and we ended up getting. Out of those 30, I think it was one agent was like, "Oh man, that'd be great! Thank you so much for sending this to for doing this open house for us." They didn't. The house we called on that they were going to do was in like Granada Hills at like the $670,000 range and stuff, and they were like, "No, we don't. We're going to do it out here." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I was like, "Because that's their farm area kind of thing." And I was like, "Well, you know what? Cool. We just want to help you out, but." Hey, do you have any other listings that you'd like to help us with? And he was like, oh, well, you know what? I do have one in Santa Clarita that that you can do. I was like, perfect. So I out of those 30 people, I just wouldn't let anybody just get off the phone with me, just regular. So I would always just say like, hey, well, we're here to help you. You have any other listings, So, and out of the one, we did get that one in Santa Clarita, which is like, I don't know, what was it? 570. And we actually had 4 people come into that open house. It was 2 couples. One was a young couple and one was an older couple. And the younger couple actually did like the house kind of because it had a nice view and everything. So we're like, perfect. Hey, how much do you know about me? How we work and how we massively benefit people like you? And they're like, do you have a few minutes right now? And they're like, yeah, sure we do. So we did the IC right there. And they were looking to, the wife actually started crying during the IC, just going through all the emotional things. So we're scheduled Monday or Tuesday to go to reconnect with them to try to see another house. They weren't available to do it then. So, but they moved from Florida 3 days, like I guess a week ago. So they're trying to find a place now. So, yeah.
High five. Give it up for Eric and Erica. Love it. Oh my gosh. Cool. Who else has got something they want to share? Victory they had, lesson learned.
I have one.
All right. What up, Portland?
So I had a Dudsville open house. No one came, and I had 3 hours till my next one. What to do. So I had pulled up my list of houses to show people. So I decided I'm just going to go preview. So I drove around, and I went to this new construction. It was over $1 million new construction. And I walk in, and there was some people doing tile work, and he engaged me in conversation, and he said, I'm a craftsman builder, and I have 3 teams, I have a partner, and I have money. And I go, oh, that's so awesome. Let me help you. Let me be your realtor. And so anyway, after more talking, we're having a meeting with the whole team in 2 weeks. So, yay! That was really unexpected, to say the least. So that was cool. And then I had an IC yesterday for a listing appointment. They've been looking or thinking of selling their homes for 3 years.
Wow.
And after the IC, it like put fire under their rear end. Like maybe we should get on to the next phase of our life. They didn't sign the listing, but I could see they're like agitated with what they've been doing for 3 years, right? So anyway, that was fun.
Yeah.